Did you know one of the world's largest murals is located in Los Angeles? The Great Wall of Los Angeles is important to know about because it displays different underrepresented people's histories in one location, which rarely ever happens. This mural represents unity between different marginalized groups, which is inspiring. The mural is huge, stretching for 2,754 feet, or more than half a mile. The Great Wall of Los Angeles displays the history of ethnic peoples in California. Starting from prehistoric times, the mural displays history all the way into the 1960s. It was painted on the concrete wall of the Tujunga Flood Control Channel in the city of Los Angeles. The Great Wall of Los Angeles was created during the summers between 1974 and 1984. The mural was envisioned by the influential and talented Latina artist Judy Baca. Baca is a Chicana muralist and activist. Born in 1946 and raised in LA, she graduated from California State University Northridge, where she studied art as well as history and education. While Judy Baca was the visionary of the mural, hundreds of people contributed to its creation, including youth, artists, and historians. In an interview from 1983, we can see Baca's goal of unification between different underserved people. Baca stated,
"And so I started to dream again about the idea of how we might be able to take all those divergent ethnic groups that we've been working with in the various communities and bring them to one side and do a like a cooperative effort, because all of the things I think that were a problem that I saw in the early pieces were that the Chicanos were painting a Chicano community, the blacks were painting in the black community, and if you wanted to make that sojourn into the black community, you could really get imagery that had to do with the black experience or the Chicano experience. And I thought what we really need is a huge wall that would bring us all together, a project that would make it possible for artists from various places to work on this piece together, and for it to be the story of ethnic peoples in California in the context of one another. Because you really get struck when you see individually all the parts of history in various pieces, but it takes you days to get around the city to see those. What if they were all in one place, in which you could feel the weight of the history of all of the various people who essentially built the state, and actually built the country, and see what kind of obstacles they overcame, what kind of courage was necessary for them to be who they are, and what that would look like together. And essentially that's what we started to do.
To make Baca's vision of a mural come true, over 400 youth were employed and mentored by artists under Judy Baca's organizing. These hundreds of youth were taught how to create the mural. Judy Baca ensured that there would be diversity in the people creating the mural. She made sure there would be kids who were both male and female, and kids from different Chicano communities and from different Black communities. The process of creating the mural is an example of uniting underserved people and celebrating their culture and differences. The Great Wall of Los Angeles represents unity of underserved ethnic groups and displays part of their histories. Judy Baca was able to organize people from different backgrounds to display their history, a history of marginalization that is rarely ever taught or seen, and through its collaborative creation, it represents unity between underrepresented groups. Through Judy Baca's artistic vision and people's organization and hard work, the Great Wall of Los Angeles brought together histories that are usually both hidden and separate, allowing them to be taught, like Baca said, in the context of one another. The mural itself displays strength in the face of discrimination, and its creation brought different people together to make something that can inspire everyone.